with my answers. Quiz. Alright. First one is Palenque. Lady Zach Kook. I'm guessing the pronunciation of this would be Zolkin? Maybe? Supreme God. It. Zama. And name of a modern Mayan language. There's a couple answers for this. The answer I found was quiche. Congratulations. So when you do all this stuff, go ahead and back out. And before when you didn't have these finished, you couldn't open this up. I probably should have demonstrated that, but I didn't. I'm sorry. But now you can open this up. See? And you know, how cool would this be in a real museum? You know? Because I've never been in a museum that was this interesting before. All the other ones are like, boring. You know, you can watch this. This is kind of cool. Yum Simul, Mayan god of death. Creepy. And then they have like this video. Ew, rotting flesh. There's some other activities down here. There's actually 3 levels to the temple. This is kind of a fun game. You see this game a lot in other Nancy Drew games, different variations of it. You see one in Haunted Carousel, Danger on Deception Island, Secret Santa Ranch. There's tons of them, all sorts of different kinds. Basically, what you gotta do is you gotta get this guy to throw the ball through the hoop. So we do 4. And typically, well, a good rule of thumb is the higher the power, the less of an angle you need, or vice versa. So you know how he's going up, so you need a different angle, different power. There's different things. There's multiple answers for the same position. But these are just the answers I have from my previous gameplays. 5, middle. And 6, low. Sweet. Okay. Now there's this maze game. Okay, so the maze game is offline. You need to enter your system login and password, which Nancy doesn't have one for some reason, but Sunny June did, and if you remember in his notes on his floppy disk, he put that in. So it's S June, and the password is Space Baby. Alright, this is a maze, kind of like in Message in a Haunted Mansion. If you press the M key on your keyboard, you get this nice little map. See, now you're the blue dot, and that helps a ton with trying to get out of here. You're trying to get to that big, pale yellow square down there at the opposite corner. Yeah. Wrong way. By the way, with the map, it's a mirror image, so like when the turn is right, you should go left. If that makes any sense at all. I guess you'll figure it out when you're playing this on your own and you realize that you're going the wrong way. Where'd the music go? This is kind of weird. There it is. Alright.
It needs a card.
Oh, oops. Alright, now, here's what I should have showed you before. See, like, this is the door.
It's locked.
This is the door you're trying to get into, and it's not going to let you in. Whoa. It's not going to let you in until you do all the activities down here. And the last activity is another quiz. See? We got one quiz. What is the name of Shield Jaguar's wives? Lady Sock. Which Maya monster represents the continuous cycle of life of death? Bicephalic. Nobleman. And once again, you can find all of these answers in the museum, except for this one. Can't find the answer to this in the museum, Sunny June. Which he's right. He really can't because it's not there. So, we gotta leave. Yeah. And find something else to do before we do this. Or before we can continue on in here. So you go on, back up the stairs. Out of the temple. Now, what time is it? Okay. If you would have been a good little detective and actually did this right, you would have had to go on in the garden for some of the answers. And after the, if you know anything about Nancy Drew games, you gotta do certain things that trigger certain events, if you will. And one of these, you gotta actually go through the garden and, like, come out because something happens right here. Oh no! It's Henrik!
Henrik!
Amnesia? Wow. Henrik must have taken a real nosedive off that pyramid. Do you think he just fell, Nancy? Or was he pushed? Sounds like you need to find out about hospital visiting hours. Yeah, but you'd better get the lowdown from Joanna first. George is right. She is your supervisor, after all.
Alright, so let's go talk to Joanna because Bess and George told us to. So now it looks like we got 3 things going on here. 1, we have our curatorial duties. 2, we gotta figure out who stole the call carving. And 3, we gotta figure out who tried to kill Henrik.
First the Pakal carving is stolen, and now my star glyph man bumps his head and forgets his own name? What's next, Nancy? Del Rio pulls the plug on the monolith, the board clams up on my funding, my mother posts my old prom pictures on the internet.
Oh. You know what? Prom's not that bad. It really isn't. So all you kiddies going, oh no, I don't want to go to prom, go to prom. It's very fun. I had fun.